Once I establish this as a place of truth,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Watch. God's people ain't that few.
Yeah. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part.
Remember when Katt Williams shocked the internet earlier this year? Yeah, it had everyone picking sides like it was the hottest topic around. Well, now there's a lot going around that Ice Cube's in Katt's corner, hinting we're in for even juicier stories. And guess whose name is floating around? The one and only Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, you got it. The rumor mill's alive with whispers that Ice Cube suggesting Katt's got more dirt to share, and Oprah might just be in on that list. But hold up, there's even more to this tale. Word on the street is Ice Cube's got hints that Oprah's sweating over what Katt might reveal. If you missed the latest tea, there's some shady talk about Oprah being involved in some not so nice activities. So the thought of Katt putting a spotlight on her has got the gossip world buzzing. Let's dig into this mystery together and figure out what's got Ice Cube and possibly Oprah on edge. Now, you might be curious why Ice Cube's all in for Katt Williams, especially when it seems like other celebs aren't too keen on him. Here's the lowdown. Ice Cube and Katt go way back. They've teamed up for some epic laughs on screen in hits like Friday After Next and First Sunday. Their vibe together is just magic, filled with comedy gold. So it's no shocker Ice Cube's standing up for Katt.
So if you don't want to say she shot her, then you shot her. And that's the end of that.
Now, on to why Oprah Winfrey might be feeling a little shaky about Katt's possible bombshells. The tea has been spilled and these stories are pretty wild. There's talk about Oprah acting as a puppet master for the Hollywood elite. Yeah, it's some serious conspiracy theory stuff. According to these whispers too, Oprah's not the champion of rights and philanthropy we all thought. Instead, she's been accused of using her clout to manipulate black artists for the elite's agenda. Shocking claims have been made, like Taraji P. Henson suggesting Oprah hasn't really been supporting the talent in the industry. The rumors paint Oprah as someone who's been playing a different game, allegedly turning black actors into puppets for the industry's power players. It definitely gets crazier. There are claims that Oprah used her show to sabotage black artists, either on a whim or to satisfy her so-called masters. And this isn't a new thing. It's been happening for ages, but people were too intimidated by Oprah to speak up. Let's take a quick trip back to the late 90s and early 2000s. Back then, Oprah's show was the prime spot for black artists to showcase their work. Oprah always talked big about supporting black talent and giving them a stage. But here's the twist. The gossip suggests that was all for show. Behind the scenes, Oprah was allegedly working against many black artists, even those she claimed to support. And the drama doesn't end there. The rumors are pointing fingers at Oprah for allegedly silencing artists who tried to expose her. Ludacris was the one who really started this reveal fest, accusing Oprah of using her show to criticize artists and twist their image. Remember when Ludacris and the Crash crew went on Oprah's show in 2005? It was supposed to be a cool promo, but things went south. Instead of letting Ludacris share about his movie role, Oprah blasted him for his music lyrics. Ludacris didn't stay quiet though. He later shared how he felt blindsided, there to talk about Crash, but ended up being criticized for his music instead.
Not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie. And of course I was up there with the whole cast of Crash. And so I didn't necessarily feel like that needed to be said. And even if you don't agree with certain songs I made, say you don't agree with certain songs, don't say you just don't agree with all of my music.
Right. Now, this is where things really start to unravel. Ludacris, clever as he is, didn't just sit back. He had his say, and that's exactly how he spelled it out as well. But Oprah, oh, she wasn't having any of that. She ended up editing out Ludacris's response, making it look as if he didn't defend himself at all. Ludacris spilled the beans, saying that while Oprah got to air her views, her side of the story was completely left out. So it looked like he just silently took the criticism. What's wild is that the clash with Oprah seemed to come out of nowhere, not rooted in any personal beef, which just adds to the confusion. But gossip suggests this was just a sneak peek into Oprah's potential to sideline artists on a whim. But keep your seats, because there's more drama brewing. Let's talk about how Oprah seemed to cast a shadow over Michael Jackson after he was gone. which really hits a sore spot. Here's the deal. Back in '93, MJ gave Oprah a major interview at his Neverland Ranch, which was a huge deal given his private nature. Oprah milked that interview, boasting about her close ties with MJ. Fast forward to after MJ's passing, and Oprah did an about-face, focusing on the allegations against him, especially following the release of the Leaving Neverland documentary. She even interviewed Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who had accused MJ of serious misconduct, despite them later retracting their accusations, admitting they were false. So why Oprah decided to reignite the campaign against MJ raises some serious questions. People can't help but wonder if Oprah's motives were more about self-interest than seeking truth or justice. It gets even more tangled when Oprah defended her actions, claiming she was highlighting mistreatment in the industry. But here's where eyebrows really start to raise. Oprah's fervent support of the #MeToo movement seems a bit rich, considering her close connections with Harvey Weinstein, who's been at the center of numerous essay allegations. If this kind of hypocrisy that's got people talking, questioning whether Oprah's actions are truly in line with her public persona, or if there's something more self-serving beneath the surface. Now, let's tackle how this all fits together. Oprah, known for her stance against mistreatment, seems to have been pretty cozy with someone from the industry who's been accused of just that. British actress Katie Noble shares her experience, which really makes you think. She was starstruck when she first met Weinstein at a London event, hanging out with Naomi Campbell, and there was Oprah, arm in arm with Weinstein, like they were the top trio in town. Katie shared this at a press conference in Manhattan, talking about the lawsuit she filed against Weinstein, recounting how she initially thought Weinstein was about to open big doors for her. Fast forward to Cannes in 2014, Katie goes to Weinstein's hotel room with her showreel, thinking it's strictly business. But no, Weinstein was more interested in making moves on her while dangling the idea of a modeling agency hookup. Noble's story adds to the list of actresses and models who claim Weinstein's used careers as promising bait. And Oprah, she's been in his circle for years. It's something that she also received public criticism for. A quick catch-up for anyone out of the loop. Harvey Weinstein, a big name in American film, became the face of the #MeToo movement, which called out misconduct or SA about 5 years ago. The whispers that had been circulating in Hollywood finally burst out into the open with bombshell articles. It was revealed that Weinstein had been exploiting and harassing countless women for decades, using his influence to silence them. Ronan Farrow's report in The New Yorker in November 2017 exposed Weinstein's extreme lengths to keep these allegations quiet, including hiring a detective agency called Black Cube to intimidate accusers and journalists. The agency used underhanded tactics like undercover agents with fake identities and secret meetings to gather dirt on people and create psychological profiles, delving into their personal lives and, yes, their intimate stories. Weinstein even tried to drag Woody Allen into the fray, hoping he'd help silence the expose. But Allen declined involvement. And when journalists like Jodi Kantor, who were investigating the allegations, became targets themselves, it showed the lengths Weinstein would go to protect his image. As a result of these allegations, Weinstein faced severe consequences, including being fired, suspended from prestigious academies, and facing criminal investigations and charges in multiple cities. The fallout from these allegations against Weinstein sparked a national reckoning in the US dubbed the Weinstein effect, leading to a wave of accusations across various industries. This led to many powerful men being ousted from their positions, not just in the US, but globally. In 2019, the documentary Untouchable was released, featuring interviews from several of Weinstein's accusers. Weinstein faced multiple charges and convictions, resulting in significant prison sentences. Despite all this, it's been reported that Oprah encouraged Weinstein to defend himself publicly, raising eyebrows about her alignment and intentions. Though Oprah's camp denies direct communication, this situation complicates the narrative, especially considering Oprah's public silence on Weinstein during her Golden Globe speech, yet her clear stance on the broader cultural shift outside of this context. This juxtaposition highlights the complexities and contradictions in Oprah's public persona versus her actions, particularly in light of Taraji P. Henson's revelations about being underpaid for her role in The Color Purple, a project associated with Oprah. This, of course, adds another layer to the ongoing discussions about fair pay and representation in the industry, underlining the challenges even established Black actresses face in securing equitable compensation. So, if Oprah really is sincere to the cause of black women or even women, why hasn't she provided a plausible explanation for her relationship? And why did she continue to support people like Weinstein despite their conviction? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.